At this point, I'm pleased to recognize the gentleman from Wisconsin for 5 minutes and his work on protecting Americans' retirement savings from politics.
The gentleman from Wisconsin is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you very much. I rise in support of this bill, which will protect retirement savings from political interference by activists and their proxy advisor allies. I want to thank the chairman for including my legislation in this comprehensive package. My bill, the Protecting Americans' Retirement Savings from Politics Act, reins in proxy advisors and puts a stop to the political takeover of retirement investments. Names like ISS and Glass Lewis may not make the headlines every day, but these two firms constitute a powerful proxy advisor duopoly. They're fueling a movement to weaponize your retirement funds to push their political agenda. This hurts workers, our economy, and the returns on your hard-earned retirement savings. Under Chairman Gensler, the Biden SEC gutted safeguards that are meant to provide proxy advisors with accountability and transparency. The SEC is also given a green light to activists to inject politics into the boardroom by changing the rules and empowering unaccountable SEC staff. This has predictably led to a huge spike in politically motivated shareholder proposals. ISS and Glass Lewis control 97% of the proxy advisor market, advising virtually all professional investors. ISS offers companies consulting services to address the same activist proposals they make recommendations on, which is an obvious conflict of interest. My bill prevents this conflict and forces the disclosure of other potential conflicts of interest. On top of that, the proxy advisors firms don't bear any cost or responsibility or accountability for their misguided recommendations. Some of these proposals clearly harm shareholders' value. And in some cases, they've even directed companies to do things that are against the law. Hardworking Americans saving for retirement shouldn't bear these costs. And many, I think, would be shocked to learn that their investments aren't always being maximized to provide a secure retirement. Instead, they're being hijacked for political impact. Congress needs to rein that in and prevent that abuse. My bill addresses this in several key ways. First, it reforms the proxy process to reduce the number of duplicative, repetitive, and politically motivated shareholder proposals. Second, it establishes a registration process for proxy advisory firms, requiring them to disclose their conflicts of interest and methodologies and restricting their ability to offer consulting services. It also reimposes liability on proxy advisors for getting things wrong. It ends robo-voting, the process that autofills proxy advisors' recommendations. This practice can magnify proxy advisors' errors and biases. Third, the bill places requirements on institutional investors to ensure they're voting with your best economic interests in mind. They can't just outsource judgment to conflicted proxy advisors. Retirement security is far too important. The Protecting Americans' Retirement Savings from Politics Act is an essential part of this comprehensive and common sense legislation. We need to step up to empower investors, restore transparency and accountability, and enhance competition. I urge my colleagues to support this legislation, and I yield back.